The video's called "The Worst Time in History to Be Born as a Human." It's also made by this new channel, like Barely Evolved. I just looked this up. I think this is the only video he has on his channel, which is like interesting because it like blew up immediately.
This is you. There's your dad, his dad, and his. Keep going. Soon you'll fly past powdered wigs, chainmail, mammoth.
Why is it? I just read it like as it was going by. I'm like, you paused, nerd. Dang, bro. Like I can't pause the vid, bro.
And eventually stumble upon a guy squatting in the dirt, chewing on a beetle.
Why does this guy look so depressed? Oh, he does
trying
too.
not to die before sundown. That guy? That's your ancestor. He has no name, no shoes, and no idea that you, a distant descendant with a snack addiction and a mild
Yo, chill out, bro. Chill. I mean, I do got a little snack on me though. It's some peanut butter crackers that I haven't eaten since yesterday. But chill out though, bro. Chill out.
caffeine dependency even exists.
I'm not dependent on it, bro. It's just like, you know what I mean? I can go without it. I can. I'd just rather not.
But here's the thing. If that guy, or any one of the thousands of people in your ancestral chain had tripped at the wrong moment,
oh, I wonder what killed,
gotten eaten by something toothy,
Hell no.
or just failed to reproduce, you wouldn't be here.
That is facts, bro. That is facts. That's kind of crazy, bro. Like, we're all, like, literally, like, miracles, bro. That's wild.
You exist because 1,000 people before you didn't die when they should have.
Yep.
You're not lucky. You're the byproduct of violent coincidence and stubborn biology.
Daddy?
So let's take a look at how close you came over and over again to never being born at all. How close.
Stick squared plus panic divided by saber-tooth teeth height. Goes, I'm assuming this is survival? Chance of survival?
You came over and over again to never being born at all. We're going to rank 5 of the deadliest periods in human history from...
He has some interesting handwriting. I wonder if he wrote this with Oh, he wrote it with a stick.
In human history, from bad but survivable to you might as well start writing your will at birth. Let's get right into it.
Said chance of historical events. Okay. Right, alright.
Number 5. Ice Age. Around 20,000 years ago, during the last glacial maximum, Earth wasn't exactly cozy. Massive ice sheets, up to 2 miles thick, smothered huge chunks of North America, Europe, and Asia. Average global temperatures dropped by about 10 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees Celsius, turning most of the planet into a frozen wasteland where food was a distant rumor. If you were alive back then, your daily routine involved not dying of hypothermia, hunting woolly mammoths the size of school buses.
Like, I'm just looking at these stats, bro. Like, that's actually insane. 11 feet tall? Wild, bro. Wild.
And occasionally running away.
And it's like they're just massive, though. Because then, yeah, I was say then they got 13,000 pounds. Sheesh, bro. That's
from creatures like the cave lion, Panthera spelaea, one of the largest...
Look, I still stand on it to this day. I would be a... I just want one. I wouldn't call it a hunter, but I do want to take out a pterodactyl before it's all said and done. Hopefully the experiment to bring back the dire wolves was a success. Do have a video on that later. And hopefully they can start moving into bringing back the dinosaurs. I know it's been a really long time and everything like that. We don't even know what they look like or anything. We can just customize. We can freeball it, right? And just bring back a pterodactyl in a nice, like, enclosed environment, just in case I start losing too much. And then, you know, I'll fight it. Gladiator style. We can sell tickets, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, me versus a pterodactyl 1v1, no weapons. No, you know what I'm saying? If I had weapons, I would easily win. And I'm not even talking about, like, a firearm. I'm talking about, like, a dagger. You know what I'm saying? A dagger, a long sword, Bloodhound Fang, you know what I mean? All that. Because now my stamina probably wouldn't be, like, the best, but, bro, come on, bro. I got dexterity and strength on lock. I could honestly pull up with a Guts Greatsword, bro, and then, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about bare hands, though. Oh, why is the video muted?
Panthera spelaea, one of the largest wild cats in history.
Oh, I just realized these are accurate proportions? That's crazy. Wait, what is that? What? Panthera spelaea. Yep, hopefully, I'm glad I found out what I was saying. Eurasian cave lion. Wait, how big is it, though? Okay, there's a size chart. Here we go. Bit! Oh. Compared to one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and look at... Oh my god. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm gonna be honest, I'm cooked, bro. I mean, like, I knew I was cooked before, but, like, come on, bro.
Your house? Probably a mammoth bone hut, or a cave shared with 40 of your least favorite relatives. Your clothing? Animal hides stitched together with bone needles. Want dinner? Good luck. You're armed with a sharpened stick, and your target weighs 6 tons and is actively trying to kill you. And if starvation didn't get you, a simple infected cut probably would. There were no antibiotics, no vaccines, and no emergency rooms, just a lot of home remedies involving chewing random plants and hoping for the best. Despite all this, Homo sapiens adapted, inventing tools, mastering fire, and even creating early art like the cave paintings at Lascaux. Number 4. The dawn of agriculture. Somewhere around 10,000 years ago, humans had a brilliant idea.
Bro,
What's wrong, bro?
I can't chase one more mammoth. My legs hurt.
Bro, you don't even have legs. Come on, man. We're only 400 miles away
if-
from breakfast.
Hear me out. We make food come to us.
How?
We stay in one place. Grow stuff. Build. I don't know.
Okay.
Welcome to the dawn of agriculture, also known as the moment when humanity
Minecraft.
accidentally made life way harder. Early farmers swapped the nomadic, hunting lifestyle for settling down in permanent villages, planting crops like wheat, barley, and lentils. Sounds smart, right? Well, it was, except for the part where it unleashed a buffet of new problems. Living close together meant diseases could now spread like wildfire. Your
That
diet?
makes sense.
Way worse, less protein, more vitamin deficiencies, and your teeth basically rotted out of your face. And don't even get me started on crop failure. One bad drought, one swarm of locusts, one random flood, and your entire village starved to death while glaring at the sky. Archaeologists have even found ancient skeletons showing signs of malnutrition, anemia, and horrifying dental disasters. Number 3. The Mongol invasions. If you were alive in the 13th century and saw a cloud of dust on the horizon, you had about 3 minutes to panic before your city got turned into a parking lot. Led by Genghis Khan, a man who treated mercy like a myth, the Mongols carved out the largest land empire in human history, stretching from China to Eastern Europe. Their strategy? Show up fast, hit hard, and leave absolutely nothing standing.
Bro, this is the most South Park looking horse I've ever seen in my life. Especially like compared to the other ones. That's hilarious.
Entire cities were wiped off the map, populations slaughtered, and survivors, if there were any, were sometimes used as human shields for the next battle. Mongol horse archers could hit you from 300 yards away while riding at full gallop, basically inventing mobile warfare centuries before tanks were even a thing. Historians estimate the Mongol invasions killed around 10% of the world's population, at a time when the world population was already tiny. Number 2. The Black Death.
I ain't gonna lie, that's calm. That's calm. You took out 10% of the planet, gang? That's calm, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's like the equivalent of somebody taking out like close to 1 billion people now. Wild.
In 1347,
Oh, not
Europe
someone,
got
but
an
like,
unexpected package from Central Asia, courtesy of some highly motivated fleas. And things went downhill fast. The Black Death, or bubonic plague, tore through towns and cities like a biological wildfire. Caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, it traveled on rats, fleas, and humans who had absolutely no concept of personal hygiene. Once it hit, survival became a lottery. You could catch it from a handshake, a shared cup, or just by breathing the same medieval air as an infected guy. Symptoms included giant swollen lymph nodes, fever, vomiting blood, and, spoiler alert, death, usually within days. It's estimated that somewhere between 30% to 60% of Europe's population was wiped out in just a few years. Entire villages were abandoned,
Crazy.
economies collapsed, and doctors walked around wearing creepy bird masks filled with flowers because apparently vibe-checking the plague was peak medieval science. Number 1. The Toba supervolcano eruption. Around 74,000...
Wait. It's a less than 1% survival chance? I've never heard of this. Toba supervolcano eruption.
Around 74,000 years ago, the Toba supervolcano exploded and nearly deleted humanity from existence. When Toba erupted, it launched over 670 cubic miles of ash and debris into the sky, enough material to cover the entire United States. The eruption triggered a volcanic winter so devastating that sunlight was blocked for an estimated 6 to 10 years. Global temperatures crashed by up to 27 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 degrees Celsius. Plants withered, animals starved, and ecosystems collapsed worldwide. For early humans, already struggling just to find enough calories not to die every day, it was catastrophic. Food supplies vanished. Entire landscapes turned to frozen deserts. Rivers dried up. Forests became graveyards. It's estimated that the total human population shrank to fewer than 3,000 individuals. A genetic bottleneck so tight that every person alive today likely descends from that tiny handful of survivors.
I was just about to say, bro, we are... But it's like a long line of, like, ancestral, like, you know what I mean? Like, I be thinking about that sometimes. I be like, bro, we're all here. We didn't come from a different place. We didn't come from a different planet or anything. Like, we're here. We've always been here. So it's like, back in the day, especially during the Pangea days, bro, like, people were together, mingling, interlocking, entangling. And they didn't have no concept of, like, oh yeah, this is this, this is this, this is this, like, all this, like, hierarchy structure, family tree BS. Like, niggas are just putting their dick in anything. And here, 3,000 people. I mean, like, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. If you're surviving in this, bro, what else can you do other than fuck to celebrate, bro? I'm gonna be honest.
No crops, no animals, no sunlight, no second chances. Imagine spending your entire life in darkness, freezing, starving, with the constant fear that today might simply be the last day anyone sees the sun. And yet, somehow, against all odds, a few stubborn, desperate humans managed to endure. You exist because they didn't give up when everything else did. Thanks for watching Barely Evolved. And remember, you are the miracle your ancestors fought mammoths for. So hit subscribe before natural selection does its thing.
It's a good video. It's a good video. You exist because 1,000 people before you didn't die when they should have. It's one hell of a burn. You crazy think about it, I thought it was for a few unnamed heroes who single-handedly created humanity today. A little trace in ways to their lives were miserable but insanely significant. Facts. This is a good video, bro. I feel like this isn't his first channel, bro. But if it is, hey, bro, you got yourself something on your hands, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, though. I don't know anything really, like, about bro or anything like that. But, nah, this is a very solid video. Crazy that this is your first video, you're genius. Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody might say it. He deleted the others. What? Channel was made on 18 April this year. Here's her. Okay, a month ago. I don't think there's many videos before this. What the Why did they just start cooking, bro, in there? Okay. But nah, this is a very good video, especially for his first, bro. Definitely gonna be tapping in for the next one too. Very good shit. Very, very good. Very good. Very